good morning to all the students of class 7. Dear students, how are you all? I hope you people are in good health and taking care of yourself. The thought of the day is the two powerful rulers are the patience and the time. If you keep patience in yourself and utilize the time, then you have challenged both the powerful rulers. The purpose of life is to be happy. We should stay happy all day through. Every new day brings a new challenge to change our life. So we should always be prepared to have challenges in our life. I am lesson your assistant teacher. We were doing the chapter that is human environment, settlement, transport and communication, in which we have done settlement. Settlement can be permanent or temporary. Settlement is a place where the people live, place where people built their homes and live there. That is the settlement. Now permanent settlement is where a person is resides forever. हमेशा के लिए जो घर हम बना लेते हैं. In this settlement people build homes to live in, जहाँ पे build कर लेते हैं homes. Temporary settlement is like for temporary time where you go to studies to other places. That is your term of temporary settlement. Or someone has gone for the transfer for the job. That may be his temporary settlement. Now the next point comes is the after the settlement we have discussed about the rural and urban areas. The problems faced by the rural areas and the urban areas. The villages, as we know, are the rural areas, and where we are living, that is the urban areas. Rural areas, you know, as has not developed. They don't have hospital facilities. As in your book, there was a story where a female, where a birthday was there of Mary, where in the party her friend comes and she is saying it's pollution all over. So in urban areas, we face the problem of pollution. Whereas the other friend tells that in villages, where if it is not polluted, but we face the problem as her grandfather was not well. So to take him to the hospital, they had to bring him in the city because there were no hospital facilities in the village. So we discussed this also. Many of you are in the village nowadays and you told us about the problems faced there. There is no internet connections, and if there is very less. In some villages we discussed there is no supply of water or the electricity. If water comes, that is for 1 or 2 hours. So these are the problems faced in the rural areas. Urban areas, pollution problem is there, which we agree. All the modern facilities are there, but still the pollution is hampering our lives. Next comes the transport. As we know that in the earlier times, the animals were used as the means of transport. On the horseback, cowback or yaks in the Tibet we discussed, the goods are carried from one place to another. In Himachal Pradesh, in hilly areas, now also the animals are being used for transporting goods from one place to another. Now we know that there are 4 means of transport, that are roadways, railways, waterways and airways. Coming up to the roadways, we have done the roadways. As you know, the transport system is for the shorter span distance. We use the roadways. They are metalled, that is pakka, and unmetalled, that is kacha. So roads are of 2 types, which has been shown in your book, the figure 7.6 and 7.7, which shows the metalled and unmetalled roads. And in the hilly areas, we like Himalayas, mountains, one of the highest road in the world, you know that, in the Manali Leh highway is the Himalayas, in Himalaya mountain is one of the highest road in the world. Roads built underground are called the subways. Subways are the underground or the underpath, you can say. That is the roads built under the ground. Flyovers are built over raised structures. Flyovers are over the raised structures from the, it's above the ground level. You know that when we move, we all have seen the flyovers. Coming up to the railways. Railways is the main source of communication for the long distances. The railways carries heavy goods and the people from one place to another for a longer distance of time. Now, the invention of the steam engine and the industrial revolution helped in the speedy development of rail transport. Diesels and electric engines have larger replacement the steam engines in placing super fast trains. You know that the Shatabdi and the Rajdhani runs 100 kilometers per hour. The speed of those trains are so high. And India is the second largest network of railways in in Asia, and in world it is uh, first largest network of railways. Now the third comes the waterways. The waterways, you know that the inland waterways and the sea routes. There are two ways. So the inland waterways that we use for the navigation, you know that, navigates railways and the lakes, are used in inland waterways. Some of the important inland waterways is the Ganga Brahmaputra river system, the Great Lake in the North America, and the river Nile in Africa. These are the important waterways. Some of the important ports in the world are the Singapore and the Mumbai in Asia, New York, Los Angeles in North America, Rio de Janeiro in South America, Rio de Janeiro in South America, Durban and Cape Town in Africa.
South Africa.
Airways is the fastest way of development in earlier 20th century. It is also the most expensive due to the high cost of fuel. The fuel used is of very high cost. That's why the airways, being the fastest means of communication, but still it is very costly. And the waterways is the cheapest means of communication. Air traffic is adversely affected by bad weathers like fog and storm. When the fog and storm comes, then the airways gets affected at that time. And some of the important airports are Delhi, Mumbai, New York, London, then Paris are some of the important airways which are very popular. Coming up to the communication, which is the last topic of this chapter. Communication, we know that the mass communication, the means of communication, we had in the earlier times the pigeons and the horsebacks were being used to communicate and transfer the information from one place to another. Then came the postal services, then the newspapers, radios, televisions, and now internet has made our global world very small. Now we can globally know each other, we can know each and every news from any part of the world through the internet. So the communication has made our networking size very small. Whatever is happening around the world, we get to know through internet. Now news and even what all is happening. You can watch the cricket match, you can watch the movies, you can listen to the music through the communication networking side. Emails are used to send or receive the messages from one person to another or from one place to another. So this was all the conclusion of the chapter. Now coming up to the question answers. The first question is, what are the four means of transport? The answer is roadways, railways, waterways and airways. Second, what do you understand by the term settlement? So the settlements are the place where people build their homes. Which are the activities practiced by the rural people? The activities practiced by the rural people are agriculture, fishing, foresting, craftswork and trading. Mention any two merits of railways. The two merits of railways are the railways carry heavy goods and people over long distance quickly. The railways carry heavy goods and people over long distance quickly. They are less expensive. Railways are less expensive than that of airways. What do you understand by communication? Communication? Answer. The communication is the process of conveying message to another. Communication करने से हम मैसेज देते हैं एक दूसरे को. What is mass communication? Communication through newspaper, radio and television. We can communicate with a large number of people. This is mass communication. Now the back exercise, that is tick the correct answer. Which is not a means of communication? Television, book or table? The answer is table. Which type of road is constructed under the ground? Flyovers, expressways or subways? So the answer is subways. Which mode of transport is most suitable to reach an inland? Ship, train or car? The answer is ship. Which vehicle does not pollute the environment? Cycle, bus or aeroplane? Answer is cycle. Now match the following. Internet, the answer is a means of communication. Canal route, that is inland waterways. Urban areas where people are engaged in manufacturing, trade and services. Compact settlement, that is closely built area of houses. The houses which are closely built, that are compact settlement. Now give reason. Today's world is shrinking. Today's world is shrinking because of the development of the ट्रांसपोर्टेशन एंड कम्युनिकेशन. जब हमारा ट्रांसपोर्टेशन और कम्युनिकेशन दोनों चीज़ें बढ़ चुकी है तो उससे हमारा जो वर्ल्ड है वो श्रिंक हो गया, छोटा हो गया. दुनिया एक दूसरे के पास आ गई है ड्यू टू कम्युनिकेशन, बिकॉज ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. वी कैन कनेक्ट टू आवर डियर वंस इजीली एंड इफेक्टिवली. हम अपने जितने भी हमारे दोस्त, मित्र, फ्रेंड्स, रिलेटिव से हम मिल सकते हैं बड़े आराम से. एंड वी कैन इंटरेक्ट विद देम, वी कैन टॉक टू देम थ्रू बिकॉज ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. और हम ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम के हिसाब से वी कैन मूव टू दैम as easily as possible, as early as possible, because if we want to move fast we can take airways. If we want to